Deep Dive Gaming.
Hello people, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and this is Fallout 4 with Sim Settlements 2. And we are going to push to get to the end of the quest, Commonwealth Rising. I'm so close I can taste it, and I need the time after this is completed to take a break from this series. It might actually be the end of this series, to work on some other projects that I'm excited about. But let's go ahead and get started here. As you can see, we're very near the completion of this phase of the quest. At the end of the last episode for this series, I talked about building Cassandra her own room, and we're going to go ahead and do that now before we head downstairs to deal with the office level. So here we have room control. We can do a change room purpose. Yes, we know this. And then we can do Science Head Private Quarters. Let's go ahead and select that. And then it should give us the option to build her quarters. Yep, there we go. Accept that. Pay and build. There we go. Not too fancy. And hopefully she'll forgive us this hole in the wall. We can get that fixed later on. But let's go ahead and head down to the office level and start working down there. And also, if you remember in the last episode, we built a room down here, but it was only for 2 people. So I want to fix that. I believe it's this one? Yes, okay. So if we activate and change room purpose away from living quarters, it'll empty out the room, and then we can put it back to living quarters and it'll give us more room options. We'll just do that for now. And we can actually exit out of this, so we don't have to build the armor lab. But then we've got an empty room. We can change room purpose back to living quarters. And then voila, we can choose mid-sized living quarters for 4. And hopefully we have the materials and resources to pull that off. Oh goody. Nope, I guess not. We'll have to try it in command mode. But let's finish cleaning down here before we do too far into that. So we'll go facilities, we'll go clean up, mid-clean, semicircular offices, living quarters, mid-floor closet, we'll go ahead and do showers, south utility room, that can only be a cafeteria, southeast office. See, we have a dining hall, we have an administration office, so let's go ahead and do security office. And then west offices, player quarters no, living quarters yes, same here. We did most of this last time. Player quarters no, living quarters yes. So that wraps up cleaning up down here. Now we can focus on building living quarters again. So let's go ahead, go into command mode and try and build living quarters. So construction, living quarters, 4-person, room variation 1. That will give us room selection here in a second. And then we've got these semicircular offices down here. We'll do the southwest one is variant 1. These are actually over here. I'll show you really quick. So there's one, and the other ones are there and there. There's also one over here, but I'm not sure why it's not giving us an option to build it. I guess while that's building, we can find out. So, view details. Security head private quarters. Oh, we can actually change this. Activate change room purpose. Because Aiden's quarters are actually upstairs. But all the department heads have rooms upstairs, so we can just make this living quarters. And we should be able to do 4-person room variation 2. Hopefully. Nope, not quite. We gotta wait for that other room to get done building. There it goes. So let's go ahead and get this one built. And we'll just do it through command mode. Huh. Oh, facilities energy has not been let go yet. Let's just give that a second here. There we go. Okay, so 4-person room variation 2. That should be this one. Yes, haha. While it's building, let's go peek into this one. I think we're familiar with what this design looks like, yeah. So, not too special. We'll do 2 again and then 1 over there once we can. Okay, now that's done. Let's see. Let's give it a second for the resources to be let go. And we'll come into here. And then we will do variation 2 again. And this is south, so we're going to want the western south. Okay, that's that one. Now we'll finish up with this room here. Oh, I forgot to give it time for the resources to get let go. A little bit of script lag on this part. We are short on cloth. Just barely, but we're short on cloth. Okay, well, that gives us, we started with 22. That gives us 26, 30, 34, if my math is correct. Let me check command mode one more time just to check. Okay, my math is, oh, that's right. We lost a couple when I redid that other room. So we're at 30 max. That's fine. Let's go do some recruiting. I'm going to start with perception to see if we can get some people here to get us over the top, or at least close to completing the next phase of the Commonwealth Rising quest, and then maybe we'll reallocate some people around, just temporarily to finish it up. So bear with me. Okay, we are starting in... Where are we? Ah, yes. We are starting in Somerville Place, because this is one of the settlements I have perception training in. And actually, we will take a look here, because the mayor's actually been the one training in perception. Where's his score? His score is at 9. So that's good enough. Let's get him hired.
Hi there. You interested in coming to work for me?
So we'll go ahead and send him. So we'll grab one of these guys here. Ooh, you're new. I can actually assign you to be mayor and worry-free about this. Be worry-free about this settlement. There we go. Had to wait for him to get up from the station before I could assign the new guy.
Sure.
So that begs a question. Do we have extra people here? Because I have a settlement I could send them to. Let's gather the unemployed. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's kind of what I was expecting. So don't leave yet. Move. We are going to send them over to Warwick Homestead. I have established that settlement, but it needs people to occupy it to get the caravan network going to supply GNN. That's another one. And see, I think it's called you because you are unemployed, but you have mayor duties. So let's check on Amara. We haven't hired her yet. Let's see what she would give us if we were to hire her. 6 perception and agility. I will take it. We'll assign her to Somerville Place and then hire her.
Can I ask you something? What do you say? Want to work for me?
Okay, so that, according to my math, would get us up to an additional 15. And if we started at 700, that's 850. So let's see who else we can hire. Let's go down to the perception tracking. Let's track our occupants and see who we've got available. Like I said, we did the mayor one already. Where is this person? There they are. Check out what they've got. Seven. Ooh, perfect.
Got a minute? You interested in coming to work for me? Got it.
And then I realize now I should not have sent those extra people I had to Warwick. But we know that the radio beacon's working here because we had extra people. So as long as we have a settler assigned to the city planner's desk and auto assign set, that shouldn't be too big of an issue for too long. So I'm going to go ahead, see who the last person is, see if they've got enough skills. They do. Ooh. I have a quandary now because he's running the electrical plant that is supplying power to GNN. Well, let's solve one problem at a time, I guess.
Hi there. What do you say? Want to work for me?
Okay, so that gave us another 14. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to go ahead and head back to GNN and see where that puts us. Okay, here we are back again. Let's go into engineering and manage and assign our newcomers. Oh, that might actually put us over the top. Well, I guess we'll find out here soon enough. I'm also going to borrow Jimmy Tudesky from security. And then where's our other people? So settler, Amara. And we may have needed to make, yeah, that's what I was afraid of, is we needed to make engineering jobs before we could really do all of that. So it looks like it assigned a couple people to it. We really only need 12. There we go. There we go. 860, 960. There we go. Other capacities. All major resources come from settlements with surplus that HQ has the supply agreement with. In addition, power engineering also handles water through water distribution rooms. Logistics department, security department. Build up these rooms. Engineering, logistics, security. I'll let you read these in more detail in the pause. But that finishes up that phase. Oh look, we even got the next phase done. Supply agreements, HQ, and power. Meet Jake at HQ. Ooh, we might actually finish it this episode. I'm excited.
Oh, hey there. Those power upgrades are all done, and not a minute too soon. The other department heads were starting to give me dirty looks anytime we had a brownout. It's not my fault the Comma Ray's such a power hog.
A little friction between departments is normal.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, we're all working together, but we still have our own priorities. I suppose a little antagonism's to be expected. Still, I wish Teresa would stop giving me a dead arm every time we pass in the halls. With the wiring here being the mess it is, there'll still be an odd fluctuation. But overall, the power should be a lot more stable now. Good job. Say, now that both the power and our computers are upgraded, maybe we could try doing something a bit more ambitious.
Like what?
Well, we could try improving the HQ's antenna. And don't get me wrong, what we've got already is pretty damn good. But I think, with a large enough team, I might be able to engineer some new parts that could take full advantage of the Comma Ray.
Ooh, he's excited.
Parts?
Yeah, I'm thinking an improved modulator and tuner. The current ones weren't designed to operate with something as powerful as the comm array. But with a little reverse engineering, we can make ones that are. That would allow us to send and receive even more data. Let us grow settlements even faster. It will be a tough project, but well worth the effort.
There's more to this, isn't there?
Well, yeah, there is. I'm also hoping this might allow us to send out clear radio signals. You know, so I can send out a message that maybe Laura might hear.
Sure. Let's do it.
I'll add the assignment to the board. Up to you when we do it, but I'd recommend as soon as possible. Anyway, that was all. I'll catch you later.
Start antenna upgrade project from engineering department in command mode. Okay. I want to straighten out my engineering crew just a little bit. Because if I didn't need to give Jimmy Tudesky, or I didn't need to do the other settlers, I want to give Jimmy back. Actually, I think we might be okay. Amara's just gonna be helpful in marginally helpful in facilities. Maybe we'll find a better use for her. Let's go back to security. Security management. Yeah, we'll give Amara to security. And then Jimmy. Ooh, it's a tough call. He's helpful in either spot. Ooh, it's a tough call. Let's at least give Amara to security, so we have something helpful there. And I think everyone else might actually be where they need to be. Also, let's go ahead and go into facilities and construction and engineering. Let's do something that will give us extra engineering people. Ooh, restrooms. That's an easy one. And then, yeah. Lower men's. And then do a women's restroom. That's a +3. Interesting how engineering jobs are gained from bathrooms, but that's okay. So once those are complete, we'll see what we can do about upgrading the antenna. Okay, so that's all done. We'll wait for the resources to be let go. There we go. So we are looking at an engineering job. Ooh, let's check this really quick. Start antenna upgrade project from engineering department. Okay. Now that we know what we're looking for in engineering upgrades, antenna upgrade, and it looks like we've got everything we need. So let's hit it. What's this other one really quick? Oh, never mind. So let's hit it. Wait for antenna upgrade project to complete. And there's that. Okay, so meet with Jake. And ignore the HUD. I went, sat down and rested for a few hours to see if it was one of those cases where I needed to wait a day for it to complete, but it didn't, so I loaded a quick save and just waited a few extra seconds. It would have been fine if I'd left it alone.
The place smells like 5 Nessies working overtime. Jules must be secretly over the moon.
Hi.
Hey, darling. Good to see you. The new antenna parts are working exactly as we hoped. Thanks to the improved bandwidth, settlements are already receiving the benefit. We're getting crystal clear signals from all our ASAMs. And seeing that has given me an idea. I'd like you to help me with something. Something personal.
Tell me what it is.
I want to record a new radio message for Laura. I want to tell her about all our new settlements. About how thanks to the HQ and our upgrades, some might even grow bigger and better than somewhere like Diamond City. And I'd like you to record a few words too.
Why? What's this all about?
Even if Laura heard my message about the new settlements and told her mom, I doubt Caitlin would believe it. But I was thinking, maybe if they heard you talking about this stuff as well, they'd know I'm not just making it all up.
Sure, I can do that.
Great. Hang on, let me just set up a few things. Okay, we're ready. Hey there, sweetie. It's your dad. Sorry it's been a while. There's a lot of things that need my attention recently. But with my partner's help, we've been doing a lot of good work. Speaking of my partner, I've got someone who would like to say hello. Go ahead, darling. Introduce yourself.
I don't think he's sandboxing in the right spot, but we'll play along.
Hey there, pal.
They're the one I told you all about. The Vault Dweller from the past. It's thanks to her we've made so much progress building settlements. They're helping to rebuild the Commonwealth. And I wouldn't be surprised if very soon the entire region becomes a thriving metropolis. Just like Sanford used to be.
The Commonwealth is improving.
It really is. Some of these places are unrecognizable from what they used to be. There's plentiful food, clean water, reliable power, and that's not all. We've seen people traveling from all over to join these new settlements. Things are changing here, for the better. I don't know if you and your mom have found somewhere to settle down yet, or if you're still searching. But I don't think you'll find anywhere better than what we've made here in the Commonwealth. And things are only going to keep improving. So, make sure your mom hears all about it, okay? All right then. I hope to see you soon, sweetheart. Bye for now.
Don't know where those splashings were coming from. I was running into that earlier too.
See you around.
Well, that should do it. Not quite the performance I was expecting, but good enough. Thanks. I don't know if Laura will ever hear that message. But it felt good to record it. Alright, moving on. Now that the intent has been improved, there's something else I'd like us to try. Now, I told you about those strange parts the gunners added to the comm hub, right?
Remind me again.
When the gunners took the hub from us, they somehow finished repairing it. And they even installed some new hardware. I didn't know what any of this new hardware did, so I decided to play it safe and just disconnect it all. But I've been thinking, the gunners added those parts for a reason. So maybe some of that hardware might be useful to us. So what I'd like to do is to try incorporating some of these parts into the comm array.
Oh, I didn't know Ten Pines was under attack. Oh well, that fixed it. And Lupe wanted to be part of the conversation too, it looked like.
Why don't you try it yourself? For science.
For science!
Well, I could do it, but it would take a long time. And to be perfectly honest, my expertise and disposition are a little lacking for this particular task. So before we try to integrate any of these parts, we need to learn the function of each of them. For this, we're going to need a whole team well-versed in careful theorizing, experimentation, and analysis. We're going to need a bunch of scientists. I've already spoken to Cassandra, and she seemed willing for her and her crew to take on the task. I added the project to her board, so when you're ready, go assign it so everyone can get to work. Alright, that's all for now. I'll catch you later.
Start comm array component analysis project from Science Department in command mode. Alright, let's really quick check and see what the requirements are for that, and I think that'll be our next episode. So, science, medical research, technological research, comm array component analysis. Yeah, we're going to need more science energy. We're going to need to hire more scientists. We might actually have the people in headquarters already to do this, just a matter of reassignment. But, like I said, I think we're at time for this episode, so I'm going to end it here. Until next time, check out my For Science series here on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share videos. The community tab is where I will post announcements on streaming or other announcements on video delays or whatnot. Also, check me out on Twitch. Monday through Thursday, 7:30 Eastern Time. Monday through Wednesday is more of this, Sim Settlements 2. Thursday nights right now is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So for now, enjoy Fallout 4 with Sim Settlements 2. Bye-bye.